So one of the biggest mistakes and problems I see people make when it comes to getting results with cold email is that they are sending emails to irrelevant prospects. So what I mean by this is that they might already have the scripts right, the targeting right, everything else right, the rebuilding when it needs to be, everything else right. But if they have a bad lead list, if you have a bad lead list of people that are somewhat irrelevant to what you're sending, then you're not going to get good results, right? And so this is totally understandable because you might be using a tool, a scraping tool, a list building tool, such as Apollo or Sales Navigator. Most people use these tools. And so these tools have two filters specifically. You've got the industry filter and you've got the keywords filter, right? So you might be using, specific keywords or specific industries. Like for example, if you are reaching out to marketing agencies, you might use, marketing and advertising as the industry. However, those tools are not going to effectively verify that the leads that you get from those filters are actually the leads that you want, right? So they're going to give you all the companies or all the leads with the marketing and advertising industry. They're not going to check whether these are marketing agencies or not. You might get some SaaS companies in the marketing industry in the mix, some other marketing or some other marketing companies somehow that have the same sort of industry or same keyword, and therefore you're going to get many irrelevant leads that you want to avoid when it comes to actually launching your campaign, right? So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use Clay to verify whether the companies, whether the leads that you have in your lead list are actually relevant to what you're sending and to the scripts that you're sending, right? This is probably going to decrease your list size by, 50, 40, 60% sometimes. But I can guarantee you're going to get better results, you're going to get better reply rates, you're going to get better positive reply rates and better leads, simply because you are avoiding to reach out to the irrelevant prospects, okay? So let's get into it. In this example, which I'm going to show you, we are reaching out to SaaS companies. And so as you can see from the Clay table name, this Clay table basically tells me whether this SaaS company or whether this company is a SaaS company or not, right? So you can ignore all of these columns. I just want to focus on this column right here because you can do this very easily within Clay just by using this tool, just by using this function, right? So what you're going to have to do is you're going to open up a Clay agent feature or a Clay agent function. So what you'll do is you're going to go here, add enrichment, and then you're going to search for Clay agent. Okay, and then you're going to select artificial intelligence, use AI, and then you want to select web search Clay agent, right? And then you're going to want to select GPT-4o or GPT-4o mini. These are all good, and these are enough for what you need. And so I already wrote the prompt, so I'm not going to rewrite it here. But basically, this is as simple as this, right? So you just want to tell the prompt, visit this website, and then give it the website URL and read the description of this company. You're also going to need the description of the company, by the way, and determine whether this company is a SaaS company or not, right? Or if you are reaching out to, for example, recruiting companies, you're going to say, determine whether this company is a recruiting or staffing, whatever company or not, right? If the company is not, a specific industry like marketing agency, SaaS companies, these are very easy for the Clay agent to understand. If you're not using one of these and you're using more specific industry or more specific type of company, you might also want to give the Clay agent a description of the company. For example, I don't know, if you're looking for managed service organizations, something like that, you might also want to give the GPT prompt a description of what an MSO is, right? So because sometimes it's not that explicit to GPT, right? In this case, marketing agencies, SaaS companies, GPT knows what these are, and so it can easily understand and determine whether, with pretty good accuracy, whether these leads are actually relevant or not, right? And then output true if so, output false if not. That's simple as this, right? You also want to give and define the outputs. You want to give response. You want to put true or false. In this, it's gonna give you text by default. You want to select true or false because you want the GPT prompt and the column to give you a true or false result only. You don't want to get other sort of results like for forms of texts or other other results. You just want to get true and or false. And then examples, you also can give examples, right? So basically what I recommend you to do is run the enrichment for first 10 rows. If you go to edit column right here, it's going to allow you to, when it's saved, run for the first 10 rows. Run for the first 10 rows, and maybe you want to run it for some others as well if you want more examples. And then once you saw the result for the first 10 rows, you actually go to each of these companies, go to their website, read the description, whatever, determine whether the output, the result that this column gave you is actually true, is actually accurate or not, right? And based on that, you can actually give the GPT prompt examples to make it more accurate. So for example, I can say, you want to go to examples right here. You want to go to add examples, and you want to choose a row to use as an example. So for example, let's say that I checked row 6. This is actually a SaaS company, but it gave me false as a result, right? So what I can say is row 6, I want the result to be true, right? That is how you can give ChatGPT examples, and then how you can therefore improve the accuracy of the prompt or of whatever you use with AI realistically in Clay that you are using, right? And then you also want to put save and run for first 10 rows or whatever. So it's going to update the results, right? So that being said, this is what you do. You can also, now if you don't have the description, because some of these listening tools don't give you the description of the company, you can do this. You can go to add enrichment, and you can go to enrich company, and then you can select website URL or LinkedIn company organization, LinkedIn URL for the organization, and then run settings. This doesn't really matter as long as all the leads that you have, all the rows that you have in this Clay table are all qualified. And then you want to continue to add fields. And then you want to go here, description, and it's going to give you the description of these companies, as you can see right here. New column is going to pop up, and then description too, because I already pulled the description from an API call that we typically use, but you can use this as well. It's going to give you the description. As you can see, this is the same. Okay, so and then you can give the description in input to this column right here. That being said, you can do this for all of the other industries, whatever industry that you are reaching out to and you want to verify that your leads are in. So marketing agencies, SaaS companies, e-com brands, for example. As I said, for some of these more specific industries or types of companies, you might want to give the GPT prompt, the AI prompt, a description of what you want the company to be, a description of what that specific industry or type of company actually is. So it's going to be more accurate. That's the only reason for this, right? That being said, that's all. Let me know if this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, or feel free to send me a DM on LinkedIn. If you are looking to outsource your lead generation or outbound marketing, or if you're just looking to get more leads without having to spend hours on Clay tables, without having to spend hours creating writing cold email campaigns, all of that stuff, just let me know. Book a call with me below with the first link in the description, or just send me a message on LinkedIn, and happy to chat.